Hey everybody, I'm here at Jim Reel's Friendly Honda, and today we are looking at the 2025 Ridgeline Black Edition in Platinum White Pearl. Alright, so going over some of the exterior features, we are looking at black trim quite literally everywhere on the vehicle, whether that be on the front, the wheels, the side of the car, the mirrors, as well as LED headlights being standard on this. We are also looking at a 3.5 liter V6 producing 280 horses. That is paired to a 9-speed transmission, giving you a nice smooth ride while you're driving down the road. All right, so now that this is a black edition, the biggest things are going to be about the interior. So let's take a look at some of the creature comforts that are inside the cabin. All right, so now that we're here at the interior of the vehicle, we're going to talk about some of the things that really have changed for the 25 Ridgeline. The biggest and first and foremost thing is going to be our driver information display. You'll see the speedometer, tachometer, and a lot of the vehicle information is now fully digital. It's really easy to read. It's a lot easier to access than it was before. We're also going to have the new updated 9-inch infotainment system. This, on the Black Edition, will give us navigation, wireless CarPlay, and Android Auto, as well as a plethora of other features, including the nicer radio with Sirius XM, HD radio, etc. We have tri-zone climate control as well. That also pairs very nicely with our heated and ventilated seats for the front. Speaking of the seats, we are going to be seeing embroidered Black Edition logos on the passenger and driver seat, as well as this really cool inlaid red stitching that goes along with it. At your main steering wheel controls, you'll still have everything for Honda Sense accessed here, whether that be your adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, as well as a lot of the simplified controls such as like blind spot, etc., that's controlled through your driver information display. The steering wheel is heated on the Black Edition as well, and being in Michigan, that's always a plus, especially on those cold winter days, or even here in April where we have days where it's 30 degrees. The transmission is going to be a 9-speed, just like I said outside. Now that is paired to this push button transmission. Super simplified, very easy to use. Just push a button and you're on your way. In front of that transmission control, we are looking at a wireless phone charger. Next to that being a USB-A and USB-C plug. Really easy, obviously, to charge your devices, as well as plug things in directly to the radio so you have access to all that, whether that be your music, etc., for the radio. 2 cup holders is always nice, as well as memory seats for the driver. Whether you have, myself being like 8'11", and my wife being 5'4", we need to try to obviously have different seat controls. So those are paired to your keys as well. The keys are numbered 1 and 2, just like the memory seats here, 1 and 2. So once you hit number 1, seat moves back, wife gets in, she hits number 2, seat moves forward. Makes things very simplistic. Now you'll also notice too, as we're sitting in here, we have a lot of nice natural light. That's thanks to the moonroof that's sitting above me. Always nice to have. I personally can't have a vehicle without one. All right, so let's head to the back and check out some of the more utilitarian uses of the back seat of the Ridgeline, and then we'll finish off in the trunk of the vehicle. All right, now here in the back seat, you'll first and foremost know that, again, with me being 9'2", that we have tons of legroom here. I feel very, very comfortable. And on top of that, as the backseat passengers, if it gets chilly, they do have heated seats as well as their own climate controls, making sure that they can stay comfortable separate from the front seat passengers. So if I want a little warmer, I can absolutely do that. If I want a little cooler, I can do that too. Now, these back seats do also fold up, giving you tons of storage underneath, as well as a huge space to just store boxes, equipment, whatever you may need for either a family trip, or if you're just, going to pick something up at Best Buy, Home Depot, etc. Now let's head to the back of the vehicle. We'll go over a couple of the cool things about the Ridgeline, and then we'll wrap everything up. All right, everybody. So from the back of the vehicle, you can clearly see that the Ridgeline has a trunk, as well as obviously having the 5-foot bed. This is really, really nice to have because obviously you can keep everything nice and waterproof in here. And on top of that, this also has a drain plug, which means that this whole thing could be filled with ice or a cooler or whatever. And if it gets wet or you get water in here, you can drain it right out and rinse it right out. Makes things very, very easy. Now you'll also notice that the tailgate is opened on a dual hinge. So that gives us a lot easier access to the bed. whether that be pulling stuff out or accessing the trunk. But it does still work on a normal hinge system where you can still drop the tailgate like usual and keep it down if you're trying to store something or haul something that's longer than 5 feet. Now, as well as on the 2025 Ridgeline, we are looking at a redesigned rear end of the vehicle. So a little bit more aggressive. We do have the dual exhaust now, as well as the blacked out Ridgeline logo. On top of that, the blacked out Honda logo, because this is the Black Edition. Now, if you guys are curious about this vehicle or any of the Ridgelines for that matter, please stop on by. We're located at 18900 Hall Road. Anyone here would be happy to help you out with any questions on the Ridgeline or any Honda vehicle. And truthfully, you couldn't go wrong with the Black Edition. Can't go wrong with the Honda.